By now, you should have completed the installation of the Java SDK as well as Intellij IDEA compiler. If you have not, you can go ahead and watch one of my older videos where I go over the installation of both of those softwares. After installing Intellij, go ahead and launch Intellij. Select Create New Project. Here you'll be given a set of options. For Java programming, select Java. And for Project SDK, if it says no SDK here, select New, and go to the location of the Java SDK that you installed earlier, and select the file. Once the file is selected, select Next. And in the project name designation, since this is our first program, I'm going to title it Hello World. Hello_world. Since this is the first time you're launching Intellij, I will go over some basics of Intellij settings. First, go to the View toolbar and select Tool Windows. After you select Project, you will see the project window appear, like shown. Once you have the project window, you can drag it to ensure how much ever space you need. Next, select File and go to Settings. Once you have Settings open, go to Appearance, and you can select the theme of whatever Intellij style you prefer. I prefer the Darkless style, which is more of a dark background and light font. After you have the theme selected, we can go ahead and start programming our first program. Once you have the Java folder here shown, select the small arrow so that it points downwards. And once it points downwards, you're given 3 different folders or files. The first folder specifies that this is an Intellij IDEA compiler program. The second folder is titled SRC, or Source. This is the folder that's going to contain most of your code. Select the folder, right-click, select New, and select Java Class. Once Java Class is selected, you'll be presented with a prompt that asks you for the name of the class. Since this is the first program, we can go ahead and type in Hello World, or Hello_world. Once you've selected OK, you're provided with the coding environment. This is where you're going to code. Public class Hello World is a class that is public and is titled Hello_world. Notice the opening and closing braces. The space in between the opening and closing braces are part of public class Hello World. Let's go ahead and type in our first method. Our first method is public static void main, open and close braces, and between the braces type in string arguments or args. Again, since it is a function or a method, we can go ahead and open the braces or parentheses as shown. The space between the opening and closing parentheses of public static void main is part of public static void main. Between the space, we can go ahead and type system.out.println, which is basically telling the system to print out a line, or this line. Once you have that typed, select open and close brackets, select the quotations, and in between the quotations, we can type in Hello World, which will be printed out after we run the program. Do not forget the semicolon. It is very important in Java syntax. Once you have this basic structure completed, let's go ahead and compile the program. To compile the program, go ahead, click on the arrow next to src. Here you will see Hello World. Select Hello World, right click, select Compile or Recompile. Once it finishes compiling, it will say compilation completed successfully. And once it says that, we can go ahead and run the program. To run, select Hello World, right click, and select Run Hello World Main. And once that is run, you will see an output. And here, you've coded your first Java program, Hello World.